everyone, it's Dorothy from crazyforcrust.com. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make one of my favorite pie recipes. It's a copycat recipe from something I've eaten in Hawaii called Hula Pie. It's a pie that has a chocolate cookie crust, macadamia ice cream piled high into the crust, and is all topped with hot fudge and covered in whipped cream. It's so good, it's so decadent and delicious. It's great for summer because it's no bake. And every time you eat it, you can think about being on a beach in Hawaii. So let's get started. All right, ready to make hula pie? I am. So we're gonna start with an Oreo cookie crust. Now, you can use one from the store, a store-bought one, that's fine, but it's so easy to make on your own and it tastes so much better. So I highly recommend making your own. If you go to my website, crazyforcrust.com, you can find my Oreo cookie crust recipe, but it's just Oreos and melted butter, crushed Oreos. I use a food processor, mix it with melted butter, press it into the pan, and then I just chill the crust until I'm ready to fill it. I don't even have to bake it. It's totally no bake. You can use any Oreo that you want, golden Oreos, mint Oreos, regular Oreos. This is just a plain old regular Oreo. Leave the filling in, super easy, and tastes way better than the one at the grocery store. But I'm not gonna judge you. Do whatever you want. Okay, so I have Oreo crust. It's nice and cold from the refrigerator. And I have an entire carton, it's about 1.5 quarts of vanilla ice cream. Use a good quality vanilla ice cream. You could probably, the traditional hula pie is vanilla ice cream with macadamia nuts in it. But you could use chocolate ice cream, you could use whatever your favorite flavor of ice cream is. And I have a 1 cup of chopped macadamia nuts. Now I know that macadamia nuts are kind of expensive. If you have a Trader Joe's near you, you can get big packs of them and they're not as expensive as, say, the regular grocery store. But anyway, I just chopped up a bunch of them using 1 cup. I'm gonna stir them in. I like a lot of macadamia nuts. And I have a few more extra. I reserved some extra so I could sprinkle it on top once we're done. Okay, so I'm going to stir that in. The ice cream, I let it sit at room temperature for about 10 minutes or so until it was soft enough that I could spread it like this. And I'm going to stir in all those macadamia nuts, okay? And then I'm going to put it into my pie and I'm going to pile it high in my pie, as high as it'll go. So pour it all in there, every last bit. I'm going to make it, instead of trying to make it flat, I'm going to mound it as much as I can. Now you can probably even use more ice cream if you want, but no one needs that many calories, right? Now when we had this hula pie, it's funny because my husband doesn't eat any desserts that I make. It's very frustrating. But we had this hula pie a couple years ago in Hawaii, and he actually tasted it and he loved it. So we were really looking forward to having it when we went back just a few weeks ago. And they ended up having a special one that had Butterfingers in it. So we got both, and the 3 of us ate 2 huge slices of hula pie in one setting. That's how much we loved them so much. So that's the base of the hula pie. It's not as high as the one that you would get in Hawaii, but again, you're making this at home. So anyway, so you have your pie crust here filled with vanilla ice cream that has macadamia nuts in it. Now I'm going to put this in the freezer and let it freeze for about an hour or so probably. Just wait and see. It just has to wait until you can put the hot fudge on it without it like mixing with the ice cream. So I want to let the ice cream get hard. The pie has been in the freezer for about an hour, and now I'm going to add the hot fudge. Make sure that the hot fudge is smooth and stirred up, but not hot or warm so it won't melt the ice cream. And now you're just going to pour it all over the top of the frozen pie. Just dab it all on there. And then I'm going to spread it all out. Make it nice and even all over the pie. And then I'm going to top it with macadamia nuts. More the better. Then go ahead and pop this in the freezer for at least 4 hours or overnight before you're ready to serve it. And there you go, hula pie. The hula pie is done. I just took it out of the freezer. It looks amazing. It got a little bit, the ice cream melted out a little bit, but that's all right. It's got an Oreo cookie crust, vanilla macadamia nut ice cream, hot fudge, and even more macadamia nuts. I'm just going to add a few more because I can never get enough. It's the perfect little piece of Hawaii right in your kitchen. Make sure and subscribe to my channel for more recipes. You can get the printable recipe and some more details about how I made it on my website at crazyforcrust.com. Happy baking!